Hello and welcome to the People First podcast. Today we are speaking about an exciting project that we are working on with Equality together, called the Learning Retreat. We thought it would be a great idea to learn more about this project and share all the information with you, our listeners. Here to speak about the Learning Retreat is Joyce from Equality together and Janet from People First, Keighley and Craven. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jane.
What is the Learning Retreat?
The Learning Retreat is an extension of the learning holidays that have been provided for quite some time. It provides an opportunity for individuals to gain skills and knowledge to help make positive choices to lead a healthier lifestyle. Equality Together has some funding to enable us to subsidise this holiday.
Who is the Learning Retreat for? Is there a cost involved?
The Learning Retreat is for people with a learning disability and a carer. This can be a parent carer, it can be a friend carer, it can be a paid carer. And the cost is £50 each per person. But as I said before, it's heavily subsidised by Equality Together.
Why is the Learning Retreat project needed?
So we feel that carers need respite, and they will also benefit from learning skills for their own well-being that they can take into everyday life. Those being cared for also need to develop well-being skills, so whilst there's time away from each other, there'll also be time together to appreciate and share their skills.
How is the Learning Retreat different from a learning holiday?
So the Learning Retreat will involve carers as well as people with a learning disability. This is the first time that carers will join their cared for, and there will be a lot for carers to learn from going on this retreat.
What kind of things people be doing at the Learning Retreat?
Gosh, they'll be doing all kinds of things such as Tai Chi, meditation, peer support sessions, walks if the weather permits, chair yoga, games, craft, social time together, and the carees will be cooking, making breakfast for their carers. So that'll be a real treat for the carer.
How will the Learning Retreat inclusive for people with different disabilities?
The Learning Retreat is inclusive for all disabilities, as it's hosted at the Beamsley Project in Bolton Abbey, which caters for all disabilities with a range of aids and equipment, nice big rooms, lots of space, lots of outdoor space as well as indoor space, and all these things can be used to support it. as an ideal inclusive venue.
The learning treat is the cost to carers will their role be?
Their role will be to enjoy the few days away with the cared for. They will learn new skills as well as the cared for. They'll enjoy having their breakfast made, and it will be a real respite for them for the week whilst watching the cared for enjoy themselves and be able to join in things with the cared for.
Do you see the learning retreat growing and changing in the future?
This is actually a one-off project that we've not done before. We've used ideas and skills from our previous learning holiday, but this differs with the inclusion of carers and has more of a focus on relaxation and well-being. But we don't expect to run more learning retreats, so if people want to do it, this is a one-off opportunity.
What do you think will be the best part about the learning treat before the people who book to go?
Oh, I think the best part of the learning holiday will be meeting new people and socialising. I'm sure the opportunity for a spa day will also be quite an enjoyable day where the carer will get an opportunity for a treatment of their choice. I'm sure that will be a big highlight. The cared for will have the opportunity to access the pool and jacuzzi and sauna room too, and all meet together for a very indulgent afternoon tea. So I think that day will probably be a very special day.
If people want more information about the learning retreat, how can they find it?
I think the easiest way would be to contact People First, Keighley and Craven, and speak with Janet Clark. She's the lady that's dealing with the bookings, etc. But also Equality Together have some information about it, should anybody ring and enquire.
To contact People First, Keighley and Craven, you just need to ring the office on 01535 607 222, or you could drop me an email at janet.clark with an E at peoplefirskc.com.
Got information is in the description of this podcast. That brings us to the end for our show about the learning treat. Thank you so much for coming on the show to give us so much great information about that project. We help that other business have a good ideas before what it is, and if it is something that would like to get involved with. Do you have anything you would like to ask before we end the show?
I just hope the people that do go on the learning retreat have a wonderful time, and I'm sure they will, and the carers as well.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Daniel, Jane. That was a really good interview. And you've both been to the learning retreat before, the learning holiday rather than a learning retreat. You've been to the learning holiday before. How did you find it at the Beamsley project?
I really enjoyed it. I was there about for 4 years now.
What about you, Jane? Did you enjoy going?
I did, yeah.
Did you think it was a really good venue?
Enjoyed it, yeah.
Yeah. Great stuff. Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.